Hi, my name is Pradeep Sondarajan, and I'm bringing to you a story every day. And today is the third day of the story. And I have a very interesting thing to talk about, today, which you can say as how I have decrypted life. Now, all of us want to make money, right? Now, all of us want to make money. And I'm going to give you an analogy of how I've understood about this whole science of making money. Have you watched a horse race? I'm sure, I know many people have not gone to the turf to watch it, but at least in terms of, let's say, over YouTube or online or, something like that. So I'm going to ask you this question, a very simple question. Who wins the race? Who wins the race? There's a horse, there's a jockey, um, there's a trainer, and there's an owner of the horse. Who wins the race? Who runs the race and who wins the race? Right? So the horse runs. So the horse does the maximum hard work, just to run, right? And then the jockey there is there riding the horse and is hitting the horse during the last few yards in order for it to accelerate and things like that. And then there's a trainer of the horse, and then there's the owner of the horse. So if you look at this beautiful thing, right? The horse does the maximum work. Now that's how we all are when we get into a job, when we are into a job and all of that stuff. We are the hardest working machines. Now, what does the horse get for working so hard? Does it, because it's a race winner, does it get anything extra other than the food that it is getting? No, there's nothing. The horse does not want money. The horse does not want anything else like an iPhone, a new Apple Watch or something like that. It just gets the food and is happy with it. Maybe because I've never had a conversation with any of those horses. And if it fractures the leg, it gets shot in the head, right? No, that's the horse. Then the jockey makes some money, right? And the jockey makes money when the horse wins the race. And the trainer of the horse makes a little more money than the jockey because he's the one who can create more winning horses. And then the owner gets the maximum money when the horse and the jockey and the trainer wins, right? Now, all of us want to make a lot of money. All of us want to make a lot of money. And all of us are stuck being the horse. We are working more hard, more hard, more hard, that we think that someday somebody will give us this extra bit of money that we want in life. Now, you must understand that everybody who has grown up to become the owner have at some point been the horse, right? So that's when they can understand this whole game. So they've been the horse, they've they've probably graduated to a jockey, and then, yeah, and I'm speaking metaphorical right now, and then they've graduated to being the trainer of the horses, and from there they have looked at being an owner. Now, owner does not just make money; they also lose money. They also lose a lot of what's it stuff. Now, if you want to make money, now I spoke about uh, my previous video was about giving so that you can get to keep a small portion of. And now I'm speaking about if you want to make a lot, if you want to be the owner, okay, forget about making money. If you want to be the owner, not all owners make money. Okay, this is also something that you should know. Not all owners make money. So if you want to be the owner that makes money, you need to get the best trainer, you need to get the best jockey, you need to get the best horse. And all of this costs a lot of money. right? Why should they come? And also the question of, like, if there are too many people who are wanting to hire these, the best trainer, the best jockey, and the best horse, why would somebody choose you, right? So that's where I want to decrypt and tell you that being an owner means being savvy to people. Being an owner means being savvy to people. Being an owner means overlooking some of the failures that they can do. Being an owner does not mean just putting in money and expecting big results, right? That's where the stock market is, and there people lose and people win in a big way. But here, when you are looking to be an owner of something, it's about being more people savvy. And I can tell you for sure that those owners who are not people savvy, they don't have growth. They don't have growth, right? So now I also want to decrypt and tell you of what's happening in a lot of careers, and with a lot of people that I'm seeing. They start off by being the horse, and they want to be the fastest horse. Now, if you want to be the fastest horse, just ensure that you don't build up aspirations for iPhone and Apple Watch and stuff like that, because at the end of the day you're going to get fodder for you to feed yourself. Okay, just be happy with that. Okay, and I don't think the race horses also enjoy the family life and stuff like that. So if it's just for yourself, you're fine. And then let's say you graduate from being the racehorse to a jockey. Okay, you make some money when you win, and only the winning jockeys make money, and the other jockeys, they're like, hey, you're not winning. So of course they would be making less money, but it's not going to help them, right? So that's like a metaphorical graduation that you do. And then about being a trainer. So what I see is this: a lot of people be the horse and then be the jockey, but very few people graduate to be the trainer. Very few. And also why? Because they start building up a lot of baggage as they become experienced. Now that's one thing for each one of you to avoid. I consider myself a fresher today because that's where there's the hunger, there's the learnability, and all of that stuff. But if you become too stiff, then you're not graduating, you're stuck at one position. So essentially, what we all need to be doing is that we need to become lighter, we need to become baggage free. And for us to become baggage free, the biggest baggage that we build is about people, and being people savvy, and understanding human life is the only way for all of us to grow, for all of us to graduate, for all of us to become that owner. Otherwise, we're stuck being a horse wanting to be the owner. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You can't even focus on your race, and you're not even going to get the money, and you're unhappy with the fodder that you get. And at the end of the day, you get shot. Don't get shot. Become baggage free. And please understand, being an owner of anything, even a small module, means you are people savvy. Have a beautiful, beautiful time ahead. Have a beautiful Saturday and Sunday ahead. And I will come back with another story to to entertain you and to help you possibly learn a few things. And for me as well. Bye.